Yo, welcome to another episode on Let's God Creations. In this episode, we are going to do a design breakdown. So the main theme for this design is unlocking your creativity power. So I first of all created this rectangle with the radial gradient, but then I wanted the concept to be more of a jungle stuff. So I downloaded this image from Pinterest. Then I made it. It was like this at first. Then I made it blur to have I wanted the image to have a depth of field like this, but then I don't want all the portions in the image to be blur. So that was when I used this smart filters. So I use it to make this place to be a bit of clear. So this was the before, and now this is the after, to make it look more realistic, like how camera takes pictures. Then, because it is unlocking your creativity power, I downloaded this box to depict the creativity. So after the 5 days, the idea is that you should be able to open this box, which is your creativity. But then you see this box is brighter than the background. So that was when I used the levels adjustment to make it a bit dark. So now it is too much dark, there is no feel in it. So I want to create some natural highlights for this image, including the rocks here. So that was when I used this empty layer here, this one. So you see, this is the highlight. So I just created an empty layer using this plus button. Then I changed the blending mode to overlay. Then using the brush, I made sure this brush color is on white. Then I painted the highlights like this. So now you see it's like the boss is hanging in the air. This place is hanging in the air. So I did this adjustment to make it fuse into the rocks. So it's now looking natural. So this is the before and now the after. So it's all about masking. Yes. So you see, if you look at this place, it's like it's also hanging. So that was when I created my natural shadows using the brush like this. So now let's add some image. So I used this wood. What is it? This wood. I used this wood for my main write-ups, which is the unlocking your creativity power. So the text is here. I wanted it to be more of natural, so I made sure the text have the texture of the wood. So it's very simple. You select your text, then you come to FS, then you go to blending mode option, then you play around with the underlying layer, this one. You play around it to get this natural texture of the wood. So when you are satisfied, you press OK. So this is it. So now I have to add some text. So let me reveal those tests. For more information, call and another test here. So now I added some foreground to make my design more realistic and natural. So these are the foreground, these leaves. But then if you look at the designs, like the colors are different, the colors are not uniform. So I use this gradient fill to make the colors look uniform. So this is before the gradient and after the gradient. Now it's looking red. So I added a color lookup to make the design pop. So this is the before and now the after, it to make the design pop. Then I added some nice texture to it. And my final touch was done using the Adobe Lightroom. This one, the camera raw, this camera raw was used for my last touching. So this is the last touch to make the design pop. Yes. So thank you guys for watching this video. See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you.